Now let's discuss when to use JWT and SAML assertion flows. If all the following conditions are met, JWT or SAML assertion flows are suitable for integration with a new OAuth 2 environment. First, OAuth 2 authorization server support. The authorization server must support the intended assertion flow. Not all OAuth 2 authorization servers do, so it's essential to verify this before proceeding. Second, existing identity provider that authenticates users. You should already have an identity provider in place that handles user authentication independently of your OAuth 2 authorization server. Third, trust relationship between identity provider and OAuth 2 authorization server. It's crucial to establish a trust relationship, ensuring that your authorization server can rely on the identity provider. For example, if both are part of your system infrastructure or organization. Fourth, identity provider issues JWT or SAML assertions. The identity provider must be capable of issuing JWT or SAML assertions for user or client authentication, including the necessary claims and signatures aligned with OAuth 2 assertion flow requirements. Lastly, need for integration with OAuth 2 security domain. If the first four conditions are met, and you have a requirement or use case that drives the need for integration with an OAuth 2 environment based on existing authentication with our authentication, then OAuth 2 assertion flows should be considered. Based on my experience working with various integrations, let's move on to some use cases for OAuth 2 assertion flows using JWT and SAML. The assertion flows provide solutions for integrating various systems seamlessly, so it is essential to understand when and why to use them. First, we have trusted external partners integration. The purpose here is to allow external partner users to access your OAuth 2 protected resources. In this scenario, the partner's identity provider is responsible for handling user authentication. This ensures that external partners can use their own authentication systems while still being granted access to resources within your security domain. Next is internal security domain integration, specifically for compliance-driven segmentation. The main goal is to integrate internal domains with the same organization that adhere to different compliance standards. For instance, one domain might follow GDPR requirements, while another may be subject to HIPAA regulations. Assertion flows enable users to access resources across these domains without compromising compliance policies. We also have internal security domain integration in the context of bridging legacy and new systems. This use case comes into play when legacy systems use SAML while newer systems operate on OAuth 2. The objective is to enable these systems to work together seamlessly. The assertion flow allows for the integration of legacy SAML-based authentication with modern OAuth 2-based systems without major overhauls. Another significant use case is migration scenarios. During phased migration that could span months or even years, both old and new systems must operate side by side. Using JWT or SAML assertion flows allows for a seamless transition where users authenticated by a legacy identity provider can still access OAuth 2 resources. This approach ensures that service interruptions are minimized, providing a smooth user experience during the migration process. Integrating existing SAML systems with OAuth 2 is another practical use case. Here, the aim is to enable existing SAML-based single sign-on systems to access OAuth 2 protected APIs. By using assertion flows, you can avoid significant changes to the established infrastructure while achieving the necessary integration. Lastly, we have multi-organizational collaboration platforms. These platforms often serve users from multiple organizations, each with its own identity provider. The assertion flow supports collaboration across these organizations by allowing the platform's authorization server to accept assertions from various trusted identity providers. This enables seamless cross-organizational access and interaction.